The most brutal animals on the planet, creatures that won't just kill you, they'll make you suffer. Each of these animals has its own unique style of killing and a distinct habitat. They are true masters of pain, and you do not want to cross paths with them. We'll start with number 3 and work our way up to the ultimate king of suffering. This is going to be a video filled with agony and torment. Let's begin. Hyenas. Some of the most ruthless killers in the animal kingdom. But compared to what's coming next, they're probably the least terrifying on this list. Unlike lions or leopards, which try to strangle their prey, hyenas hunt in a completely different way. Their method, ripping chunks of soft flesh from the belly, thighs, and face, then devouring the internal organs while the victim is still conscious. Just imagine, you're lying there helpless while they eat you alive, tearing off pieces of flesh with their teeth. It's hard to even fathom the excruciating pain these defenseless animals endure. And this is far from a quick death. The victim can writhe in agony for up to 20 minutes before finally bleeding out or slipping into shock. Hyenas primarily prey on antelopes, zebras, buffalo, and giraffes. However, they occasionally attack humans as well. Their victims are often lone travelers or people sleeping in tents. Hyenas drag their victims into the wilderness, and after a few days, only bones and clothing are found. If this doesn't seem terrifying enough, let's move on to number 2, the black mamba. One of the deadliest snakes in the world, the black mamba isn't just incredibly fast and aggressive, it also delivers a powerful neurotoxic venom that kills its victims in excruciating agony. And all too often, those victims are humans. The black mamba kills in one of the most horrifying ways possible: slow suffocation from the inside, a process that can take anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes. First, the black mamba strikes multiple times in rapid succession, injecting massive doses of lethal venom. The first 5 minutes, paralysis and convulsions. The victim initially feels a burning pain at the bite site as the venom destroys nerve endings. Intense muscle spasms begin as nerve signals from the brain are completely disrupted. The person or animal loses control over their body. The next 10 minutes, breathing failure. The venom paralyzes the respiratory muscles, making it impossible to inhale. Victims experience terrifying suffocation, as if their lungs are being crushed by an invisible force. Fear and panic set in. The brain remains conscious, but the body is completely unresponsive. The following 25 minutes, total paralysis. The eyes stay open, but the pupils no longer react to light. The heartbeat slows, but the victim is still aware, trapped in their own body, feeling the horror unfold. At 40 minutes, death. The black mamba is widely feared as the deadliest snake in Africa, known for frequently attacking humans. And if anti-venom isn't administered within the first 20 minutes, survival chances drop to 0%. Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is a slow but brutal hunter that turns the act of hunting into a prolonged torture session. It doesn't kill instantly, it leaves its prey to die in agony over the course of hours or even days. Death from a Komodo dragon's bite is one of the slowest and most excruciating in the animal kingdom. The dragon relies on ambush tactics. It hides in tall grass behind rocks or in dense bushes, waiting for the perfect moment. When the prey comes close, it strikes, launching forward at speeds of up to 20 km/h. With a single bite to the leg, throat, or abdomen, it tears through flesh, leaving a deep, gaping wound. Blood spills freely, but that's just the beginning of the nightmare. Komodo dragons don't just bite, their saliva is laced with venom. Once the toxins enter the bloodstream, they cause uncontrollable bleeding. The blood won't clot and the wound keeps pouring. A rapid drop in blood pressure. The victim grows weaker, unable to escape. Muscles fail, breathing slows, and death creeps closer. The prey stumbles, drained of strength. Every step becomes harder. Muscles shut down. The wounds fester, the flesh starts to rot, and a wave of weakness and dizziness takes over. A paralyzing fear sets in, the slow realization that death is inevitable. But the Komodo dragon doesn't rush the kill. It simply follows, watching, waiting until the prey collapses from sheer exhaustion. Sometimes the suffering drags on for 12 to 24 hours. When the victim is too weak to resist, the dragon moves in. With serrated teeth, it tears muscle, rips into organs, and swallows them whole, all while the prey is still alive. And even if the dragon decides not to eat you, its bite is still a death sentence. Its mouth is a breeding ground for deadly bacteria, leading to a slow, inevitable death by sepsis. Survival? Nearly impossible.